pair of bombs exploded at the finish line of the 117th Boston Marathon in April 21st, 2013. The one-year anniversary of this tragedy was empowered by Meb Keflezighi, who became America's first winner in almost 30 years. That was a proud and inspired day for not only the city of Boston and the U.S., but even more so, a small country of Eritrea, which is the birthplace of this newest marathon champion. I also have an Eritrean background, and always proud to see representatives bring positive attention to this East African country. Eritrea is one of many third world countries having quite a unique culture and history, yet very few knows it even exists. My cause today is to introduce the country of Eritrea to those watching who may be unfamiliar. Over the next few minutes, I will share Eritrea's brief history, its culture and customs, as well as modern-day experience. Eritrea is located along the Red Sea, north of the Horn of Africa, between Djibouti and Sudan. Eritrea's longest border is shared with Ethiopia to the south. The Eritrean War of Independence involving Ethiopian government and Eritrean separatists began in 1962 when Ethiopia annexed Eritrea, turning it into a province. According to BBC News Africa on May 24, 1993, with the support of United Nations, over 30 years of violent conflicts came to an end and Eritrea gained its independence. Some of the finer things of this country can be found by experiencing Eritrean culture. Eritrean men, women, and children of all ages shares a greeting that consists of a series of kisses alternating cheek to cheek. Unlike most parts of the world, Eritreans does not have family surnames. Their father's first name is simply their last. For instance, my father's name is Johannes Tecle. My name should be Aman Johannes, and my child's should be blank Aman, and so on. Coffee is something of a delicacy and is served as a symbol of hospitality to honor guests. The Eritrean coffee is always prepared fresh by the woman of the house. As guests spectate, the woman washes, roasts, then grounds the coffee beans before boiling them over a charcoal brazier. The hostess sets the mood by burning incense before serving the first 3 rounds of coffee in this hour-long ceremony. The base of most meals is a spongy-like flatbread called injera. A stew called zigni is made from whatever meat or vegetables available. Eritreans who cannot afford a meat-based diet eat chickpea porridge called shiro. Dinner is served by laying injera across a big platter, then food is poured on top. Most meals are eaten at a low table, one platter shared with family and fellow diners. Eating consists of using your hands to pick up food with small pieces of injera. When citizens aren't dining and entertaining guests, they are continuing to fight to resolve the many issues that are currently present today. According to World Population Review, the current estimated population of Eritrea is 1.6 million. After the Independence War, life expectancy had increased from 39 to 60 years, while child mortality rates have dropped significantly. According to data by U.S. Census Bureau, Eritrea still ranks 6th poorest country in the world with a poverty rate of 70%. Since gaining their independence in 1993, BBC News reports that Eritrea has been consistently involved with border wars and conflicts with neighboring countries such as Ethiopia, Yemen, and Djibouti. To help support these issues and continue to rebuild, local laws requires every citizen over the age of 18 years old to serve at least 1 year in the military. In 2011, CNN iReport lists Eritrea among the 10 most fascinating places to visit. Now, how is this poor, war-torn country capable of being included on this list? Well, Asmara, Eritrea's capital, is widely acclaimed for being one of the safest and cleanest cities on earth. Tourism in Eritrea has substantially increased over the years. In conclusion, my intent today was to introduce to you this country that is unknown to many.